Have you ever carried a backpack that was way too full? Like everything you brought with you when you started your journey is still in there weighing you down. There was a guy who had written so many journals. Each one was filled with a different emotion. Some were filled with joy and excitement, others with sorrow, fear, and disappointment. He kept every single one in a big brown bag, a tangible reminder of his journey through life. The bag was always by his side, never more than a stone's throw away. For a long time he didn't mind the weight of it. In fact, he was quite proud of it. But as time went on, the weight of the bag began to feel unbearable. He knew he couldn't keep carrying the weight of his past with him forever. So one day he sat down with the bag on the floor and started taking out the books. He carefully examined each one, holding them up as if they were old friends. Some were filled with such intense emotions that he winced as he flipped through the pages. Those were the ones that really weighed him down, the ones that made him feel like the world was crashing down around him. As he looked at these, he felt the pain of his past self. He saw his younger self crying out for help, for comfort. And he wanted to hold on to those feelings, to protect them, but also to let them go. He realized that these feelings, these memories, they were not a part of him anymore. They were just stories he had carried with him for far too long. With trembling hands, he placed the heaviest ones back into the bag, burying them deep within. It wasn't easy, but as he did, he felt the weight of the bag begin to lift. And with each book he removed, he felt lighter and lighter until the bag was almost empty. Then he took out a few blank notebooks, some with only a few stories, the ones that made him smile. These were the memories he wanted to keep close, the ones that reminded him of who he was, who he had become. He put the new journal in his bag, the one with the bright red cover. It was a beautiful, sunny yellow color inside. The pages were smooth and crisp, almost like they were begging for him to write on them, to fill them with new stories. He closed the bag and slung it over his shoulder, now a small, empty vessel ready to welcome new stories, no longer burdened by the weight that had held him back for so long. It was time to move forward, to embrace the new stories that awaited him, free from the weight of the past that once pulled him down.